Hawfade Guam, welcome to another episode of In the Mix. I'm Jonah Gancharfris. Thanks so much for tuning in. A great show lined up for you this evening. Coming up, I-94's Andy Wheeler shares with us another recipe, this time using Johnsonville Sweet Italian sausage grillers. A little bit later in KUM Connections, we get a sneak peek of the return of one of my favorite shows, Chicago Med, and a new series called Timeless. I will close out the show tonight with music from Dry Martini when they performed on I-94 Live Local Fridays. But first, if you've had a long day at work and you're feeling stressed, the place to go is the Happy Healing Hour over at Sagan Chamoru's Guma Yo'amte. Here's more. Tucked away in Tumon is Kotturan Sagan Chamoru, and there you will find Guma Yo'amte, a fairly new center for local healers. Along with the Hadza Foundation, their mission is to enhance the well-being of our people by perpetuating and promoting the indigenous healing practices of our traditional healers. Apprentice and healer, Monyaka Dioro.
And we really focus on holistic wellness and health and traditional healing for our community. We recognize that there is a huge problem with lifestyle diseases such as diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and obesity on our island and throughout the Pacific as well. And we think that returning to a more traditional lifestyle, a more traditional diet, and enhancing will help to enhance our community's health. So making shifts in our lifestyle can really create a more healtty community.
For Dioro, her involvement derived from a lineage of healers.
I actually became involved in Hadza about 4 years ago when we organized the first Kotturan Sagan, where we brought healers from across the Marianas here to Guam to discuss the ways that we need to perpetuate the healing traditions. And I've been studying in the Micronesian Studies program and focusing my master's thesis on this work and formalizing an apprenticeship program.
Anya Mendiola, who is a volunteer and apprentice, says that she got involved with Guma Yo'amte and the Hadza Foundation because of her major at the University of Guam.
My major was exercise science and health promotion, and there's so many job opportunities out there for this position or for the education that I have. But I believe if I'm going to spread health and wellness, I want to do it the traditional way, especially when I mention all these different kinds of plants and all these different kinds of medicines. And for my dad to come back to me and say, your grandma used to tell me about those plants. Your grandma used to use that during, when we get cuts. And, your grandma used to take you to get umpty. Like, wow, that even made it more of a passion for me to want to come back here, because now that she's gone, it's like kind of me still having her around by learning the things that she used to use.
An event they're excited about is the Happy Healing Hour, which takes place on Thursday, September 29th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Sagan Chamoru.
Right now, shifting with our new event to incorporate more holistic healing methods that aren't just Chamorro, but also more Western and more have different influences but that all promote healing.
Events that will bring people to Guma Yo'amte for more than just the healing that we give.
Unlike your typical happy hour, in which we gather with friends or coworkers after work to de-stress and unwind, this happy hour doesn't involve alcohol and focuses on you, allowing you that much-needed me time to relieve and rejuvenate. This first Happy Healing Hour will offer yet effective ways of breathing.
How to breathe, how to control our breathing, how to manage stress and anger through the practices of different types of breathing. Slow breathing, people don't realize, or we're not fully aware of our breath all the time because we're just too busy trying to go from here to there. So something that can give you peace, a peace of mind, a relaxation is even just something so simple as breathing the right way and giving yourself time to breathe.
Along with that, those who stop by can enjoy omelet teas, healthy chessa, massages, jewelry making, journaling, music, and more, all with stress relieving and you in mind.
What we're going to do is we're going to give everyone a space to write and to reflect. The healing hour, lots of people go to happy hour, right? And de-stress from the stresses of life and work by using liquor and using alcohol. But we want to have a social gathering where you will be drinking, but you'll be drinking things that are really good for your body and things that will increase your vitality. With the journaling, we just have the idea to use our plants to make art and also to impress upon them that medicine is all around us. We hope that it gains in popularity and we'll see what works and what doesn't work. And it's limited seating. We only have about 25 slots, so if they are interested, they should get a hold of us right away. We do hope to make it more of a monthly event, maybe a bi-weekly event where people can come and really have a relaxing and rejuvenating experience that's unlike anywhere else.
Guma Yo'amte and the Hadza Foundation can be found at the Sagan Kotturan Chamoru in Tumon. They're open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. and on Saturday from 9 a.m. to noon.
Come out here, and even just the view alone can take you away from stress that you may be going through. It just kind of reminds you about what's out there for us. And when you come in here, it's not just the place, it's not just what we do, but it's even the energy of the people that are here. Because the thing that I've learned here the most is the gift of giving, and how it's to give because you care about people and not because you want something from them. The gift of giving and the gift back is being healed in itself, and when you have something to offer the community, offer it. And if people put a price on it, okay, but sometimes we can offer our help just for the exchange of happiness, or the exchange of knowing that you've helped someone along the way, you've helped someone grow, or you've helped someone who really needed you when you needed it the most.
For more information about the foundation and upcoming events, or even if you have a question about plants and healing, you can call or text 747-OMTE or 727-2700. Make sure to like their page on Facebook at facebook.com/OmeletLife. You can also email hadzafoundation671@gmail.com. Happy healing.
Here at the Guma Yo'amte, we treat clients, mostly nannies and babies that have coughs and congestion, which is pretty much the stronghold of Guma Chamoru. We also do things like massage, and we offer other services for healing, spiritual consultations, and we offer plants, and we have food plants to sell, because we also believe that food is medicine, and we need to be returning to the foods that are cultivated here, because we rely so heavily on imports. We have different workshops we're starting different workshops every month where people can engage in the plants and engage in the medicine, and make it or learn more about it. So yeah, it's just returning to the land and helping to save the plants that save us.
Stick around, because when we return, I-94's Andy Wheeler channels his inner Mario Batali with a new recipe using Johnsonville sweet Italian sausage grillers when In the Mix returns.